of us. What would have happened in 1776 or 1941 or on 9/11 if a top government official stepped in front of the people and publicly proclaimed that America was a nation of cowards? He would have been tarred and feathered and run out of the country. But that's exactly what happened in 2009.
Yes.
And we did nothing.
Preach it, brother. Preach it, brother.
Have we become a nation of cowards?
No.
In the greatest show of arrogance and disdain that any Congress has ever shown to any citizenry, our dysfunctionally elite, self-interested, non-representing representatives in Congress have passed the largest spending bill in history without even reading it. And we did nothing. These people were elected to exercise their constitutional mandate and secure our borders, and they ignored us. We asked them to enforce our laws, and they ignore us. We say stop the madness of handing out $300 billion of our money from a bankrupted treasury to welfare and illegal aliens, rewarding them for making a mockery of our laws, and they ignore us.
And they ignored us.
Even now, in open defiance of an overwhelming will of the people, they're preparing more such programs. We say stop exporting our nation's vital industries to foreign shores, and they ignore us. We say no to bailouts for failed, corrupt and greedy businesses, and they ignore us. If this self-serving Congress was a business, they'd all be in jail, certainly out of a job.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
The biggest traitors we have among us hold elective office.
Congress. With our tax money. With our tax money.
Only when they feel the almighty wrath of we the people. When we are marching in the streets from Monroe, North Carolina to Washington, D.C., shouting we are mad as hell and we want our country back. Will they get the message that they work for us? Wake up, America. While we were enjoying the benefits of our consumer wealth, we lost much more than the pleasure of living beyond our needs, or our means. We lost our representative democracy. Our servants have become our masters. Taxation without representation is tyranny.
Go to Washington.
But we still look to the government to solve the very problems that they created in the first place. We're kicking a dead horse. Democracy does not repress power. Democracy unleashes it to we the people. Take back America now! USA! They stuck an economic salvation plan to us. Well, it's time for us to stick one to them. A stimulus package of our own. Require all laws to apply equally to both Congress and the American citizen. Remove elite privileges that place your non-representative representatives above you, not with you.
That's right.
Repeal Congress's right to raise their own wages.
That's right.
Balance the federal budget. Force your legislators to do exactly what each one of us has to do, live within our means.
That's right.
Because if we don't, we're committing national suicide.
Yes.
Require Congress to continue to pay into the Social Security system. They made the laws for it. They might be more willing to think twice before they allow 20 million illegal aliens reap the benefits of a retirement program that legal citizens, you and I, paid into all of our lives. corrupts. And so therefore, what we need to limit terms in Congress to 2. That's all we give our president. We need to require Congress to search for their own 401k plan instead of that lucrative federal employee retirement system. Make them face the same retirement challenges that we face. Require our lawmakers to pay their own insurance premiums. After all, they are supposed to be part-time employees.
That's right.
They might pass better laws to regulate insurance companies if they had to find one themselves.
Amen.
Throw out of office every congressman and woman who did not even bother to read the biggest spending bill in history before they passed. And take the money we save from all these things and put it into increased salary and benefits for our teachers and our servicemen and women because they never fail you. Start no war unless you intend to win it. Make English the official language of the United States of America. We talk about united we stand, but we do nothing to make it happen. Give every legitimate and legal immigrant a chance to succeed, but not 1 cent of taxpayer money to lawbreakers. We are a nation of laws. We don't reward those that break them. Bring back universal service. 2 years in the military, 2 years of community involvement would raise the bar for everybody. Ensure your future. Rekindle the spirit of America. Service, honor, and duty to country. Give our young people a chance to understand they are not entitled to anything they do not earn. Wake up, America! You have allowed yourself to become little more than cowering spectators. Watching the nation your grandparents built, the richest, most powerful, self-sufficient republic in history, with the highest standard of living that any nation has ever achieved, now in the middle of the greatest unprecedented decline in modern history. The world's only superpower. We can't defend our borders, balance our budget, win our wars, manufacture our own products, or protect our own currency. Our debt obligation in the next several years, as you already heard, is approaching the gross domestic product of the entire world. We have diminished the future of our children, our grandchildren, and 10 more generations behind them. On September 11th, 2001, 300 million Americans put aside what divided us and rallied around what united us. We proudly flew the flag. We wore t-shirts that said, "These colors don't run." Then our leadership told us to do nothing. Perhaps we learned to do nothing too well. 233 years ago, the silent majority in Boston got fed up with taxation without representation. And they took a little envelope, so they held a little tea party to prove the anger of we the people. It started the first American Revolution. It's now time to start the second American Revolution.